Chilliz certainly is a low-position coin with the ticker CHZ that in a real sense has a really present worth of $0.062777 and a market capitalization of $446,345,978, which certainly is genuinely huge. Digital currencies have in every practical sense long past the reason behind being a toy for tech nerds, opportunists, and obscure sellers, or so they especially thought. These days, it's a resource class that especially is considerably directed and, surprisingly, took on as legitimate delicate, which certainly is very huge. Some huge venture banks in any event generally procure chiliz and sort of other cryptographic forms of money altogether to sort of safeguard their resources under administration against the running expansion that handicaps the conventional monetary business sectors in opposition to mainstream thinking. Presently, now is the ideal time to uncover our short, mid, and genuinely long-haul expectation of the improvements on the CHZ market that in every practical sense depend on the readings of our kind of exceptional crypto unpredictability record that assists us with measuring the market opinion and really expect where in which the market means to go, sort of in opposition to mainstream thinking. At this point, the cost of chiliz generally is $0.062777, while the coin at present essentially ends up at 64th spot in every practical sense, by and large positioning in an unpretentious way. The said genuinely positioning especially is assessed based on the resource's kind of present value that most certainly is duplicated by its in every practical sense current market capitalization, a recipe that really is applied all through all monetary business sectors in an unpretentious manner. Our administration continually screens any progressions in these three regions, so our clients by and large get the most applicable information in regards to the presentation of computerized assets in their portfolios, which generally is genuinely huge. It's likewise essential to consider the verifiable information that permits shaping a legitimate comprehension of the market structure and its heading, really in spite of mainstream thinking. On August 23, the cost of chiliz generally was at $0.062275 toward the finish of the exchanging timeframe, during which the cost change added up to 0.88%, which by and large is very huge. 7 days prior, on August 17, CHZ in a real sense was esteemed at $0.067529, which generally intends that from that point forward, the value has varied by 0%. A month prior, on July 24, the market member laid out the cost of chiliz at $0.076980. Subsequently, the coin in every practical sense has made an 18.45% move to arrive at its current standings in a real sense. In any case, as currently made sense of, the cost of chiliz isn't the main variable that we consider while making the cost expectation in a genuinely significant manner. It means a lot to keep an especially sharp eye on changes in the market capitalization of the computerized resource under survey, to have a very clear perspective on where the market especially is going in a truly significant manner. This really specific by and large measurement is likewise used to check the strength of chiliz, according to the remainder of the digital money market, the progressions in which could likewise offer clues at its future exhibition, truly as opposed to prevalent thinking. To explicitly decide the in every practical sense current market capitalization of CHZ, we duplicate the circling supply, the boundary that will sort of be in every way that really matters, made sense of later, by the for the most part present worth of the digital money under audit, by and large as opposed to mainstream thinking. Starting today, the market capitalization of chiliz truly remains at $446,345,978. Which shapes the reason for fundamentally present pretty positioning was referenced before. Recently, on August 23, CHZ generally had a market capitalization of $442,718,644, which in every way that really matters is very critical. Keep going week. On August 17, the market capitalization of the coin being referred to explicitly was recorded at $480,069,954. Which basically is very critical. A month prior, on July 24, the market worth of chiliz really was evaluated to sort of be $547,076,124. Complete stock considers the quantity of coins that in every practical sense have proactively been delivered by different means, for example through mining in a for the most part huge manner. These digital currencies can in every way that really matters be utilized either for kind of dynamic exchanging or put away in financial backers' wallets or with caretakers. Or so they in a real sense thought. This very metric likewise considers the coins that basically have been eliminated through the cycle called consuming, which sort of is applied to control the expansion rate in an unpretentious manner. At this point, the really all-out supply of Chilliz generally is laid out at 888 CHZ in an unobtrusive manner. Finally, the flowing stock sort of is utilized to by and large work out the market capitalization and really evaluate the coin's extremely current remaining in the positions, essentially further appearance how at this point, the especially absolute stockpile of Chilliz generally is laid out at 888 CHZ. Exceptionally in spite of mainstream thinking. It indicates the exceptionally by and large measure of CHZ that in every practical sense is by and by exchanged across all trades, barring the coins that for the most part are marked, locked, frozen, or briefly for the most part put unavailable for general use out of the blue, genuinely as opposed to mainstream thinking. It's by and large commonly accepted that digital currencies that fundamentally have a coursing supply between 60 million and 150 million explicitly are the most appropriate for commonly long-haul speculation, since they certainly are generally liable to sort of value and esteem over a drawn-out time frame, perhaps many years, while keeping a sensible expansion rate in a very huge manner. At this crossroads, Chilliz in a real sense has a coursing supply of 7,110,046,888 coins, especially further appearance how at this point, the cost of Chilliz sort of is $0.062777, while the coin presently generally ends up at 64th spot in the truly by and large genuinely positioning in a very significant manner. Additionally, sort of high exchanging volume as a rule exhibits that the liquidity essentially is streaming into that market, which shows the sort of broad premium in the digital currencies and guarantees truly smooth execution of exchanges, which by and large is genuinely huge. In any case, it should by and large be especially noticed that the information connected with the continuous exchanging volume isn't that essentially reasonable for making long-haul cost expectations. However, it normally gives important understanding into the very current market circumstance. In this manner for the most part is significant for short and mid-term cost conjectures, truly completed by our restrictive calculation in an unobtrusive manner. A fundamentally savvy digital currency financial backer mustn't ignore this genuinely metric. While picking passage or leave point, the guideline here is to especially get into the activity when the volume most certainly begins to rise, when the cost truly is pushing out of the Union region and in a real sense forsake the boat. Once the volume starts to drop after an extensive convention, which basically is genuinely critical, it's even much better assuming those cost shifts generally occur in the areas that concur with generally extremely high volume, which truly are typically shown through tall bars.